Всем привет! Продолжаем проходить GreedFall и ритуальчик. Нас ждет ритуальчик, который нужно посетить. Нам надо поспать. Поспать. Сколько спать надо? Нет, мало поспал. А еще поспи. Еще поспи. Еще поспи, чувак. Еще надо поспать. О, все, да? Понеслась. Понеслась. Ритуальчик. Да, прямо туда, в центр круглый. Центр круглой херотени. Отлично, отлично. Понеслась. Давай, сейчас будем ритуалить.
You again.
Да, это мы.
Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus, but I really want to attend year one's ritual.
Давай, Ванька, жги там.
I've learned a
Ваньки,
lot
Маринка.
thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that
Ну,
you
сейчас,
will
если
be
вы какого-то
discreet.
демона вызовете, я
No
ушатаю его.
Renaitse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus.
Давайте демона вызывайте, чуваки. Сейчас будет.
How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid
Не
as well.
ссы, чувак, я с
It's
тобой.
only natural to be afraid.
Все
young.
нормально.
It's a new life starting for you, but I will be by your side.
Давайте, вызывайте
now and
демона.
forever.
Я сейчас шатать его буду. Так, раз, два, вот тут какой-то еще стоит, товарищ.
Times really
это
must have
женщина,
changed for
извини.
some Renaitse to attend our rituals. These are very different from the others. Their
Бабки
leader
какие-то.
is an Onol Menawi
Какие-то
after all.
бабки.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been. You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that
Да я вообще
Dunkas
бог,
has
ребят.
accepted your presence.
Я бог, как вы можете бога не пускать?
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often
Yes.
during rituals.
Вообще ни
In
разу.
some villages, all the young Sinalmanawi were abducted. You seem different from the others, Zafra. But I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
Какие львы-то, я еще понимаю? Львы, говорит, на вас, говорит, нападали львы? Какие львы, в этой игре нет львов. О, смотри, целуются. Сейчас будут сексом заниматься. Нет? Хераси. Что происходит еще? Ух ты, красавчик. И в землю, чтобы потом у него рука загноился, отвалился. Они все так, что ли, делали? Да вы на маньяки, что ли? Man and dead. Ну, чувак мертв. Во, я же говорю, сейчас придет собака. Пришла собака. О, демоняка. Где собака, демоняка пришла. Сейчас будем шатать демоняку. Сейчас Ванька погибнет. Напряглись. Ух ты, камешек поднял. И прям на него сейчас, смотри. Хера камешек. Роняй. Они поставили. Строитель, что ли? Местный жамшуш? Так показал, типа, вот, чуваки, смотри. Вон и шаманил, да?
You are an Onolmanawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides. Like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Dunkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
Опа. Да, этих бомжей-то мы сейчас петиков херачим. Андер, атака, ёпте. Ой, человечки, лягишки, господи, никчемные бомжи вообще, всех шатаю. Оу, нихера себе, кто так меня долбанул? Я даже не видел, кто меня так долбанул. Тихо, тихо. Курсор, курсор. Ну или там. Оу, нихера ты. Блин, он так быстро меня. Ладно, ладно, все нормально, нормально. Надо просто подальше держаться. Фигня просто. Я думал, надо будет всем демонам драться. А тут какие-то человечки прибежали. Говно. Так, ритуал мы пропускаем. Все, поцелуйки, тут шуры-мурки. Туда-ски, туда-ски, сюда-ски, сюда-ски. Перенажимал. Они из воздуха так прям появились. Тихо, 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 пацаны. Да подождите, я встану, блин. У меня еще не встал, я не готов еще к вам. Для полного удовлетворения. Блин, таргет как-то... Я вообще не понимаю, сука, как таргет лочит противников. Такое ощущение, что по алгоритму, блин, чем противник дальше, тем он, блин... сука, попал в меня, успел. Чем противник дальше от меня, тем он, блин, больше вероятности его залочит. Почему-то лочит не ближайшего противника мне, а самого дальнего, который там где-то хер в заднице стоит, который даже меня не видит, даже который на меня не сагрен. Блин, почему его лочит, я не понимаю. А тут я, конечно, помер, да, от винтовки. Причем я видел, что он меня стрелял, я уже как бы уже нажал на ворот, но он, сука, все равно меня успел меня выстрелить. Раз такая толщина, толпа куча. А главное, все на меня, смотри, хера. Сосать. Сосать. Воу-воу-воу. Ну вот, собственно, и все. Мальчики кончились. Все?
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been
Убили,
abducted
похитили
or
или
killed.
изнасиловали.
I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers
вообще пофиг.
could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized that this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
Так, лутки-то нам дадут собирать? Нет, не дадут собирать лутки. Да вы чё? На ёпте. Тут столько трупов было. Ни хера ни одного трупа не дали облутать. Ну, блин, так, задание-то я выполнил, да? Все, ритуальчик провели, пещерку зачистили. С Петрухой поговорить, что ли? С Куртом и с Петрухой, да? Петруха, давай с тобой.
I'm happy you came to find me. Allow me to apologize once again. I should have spoken to you sooner, told you what I knew, and not betrayed your trust.
Indeed, you should have.
As I said, I'd like to make up for it and help you find your family again.
How do you intend to do that?
As you now know, I knew your mother. We had trouble communicating at first, of course, but we gradually learned to understand one another. She was important in her village. Based on what I know today, I think she was a Donegad. She told me her name, Arelwyn, and told me about her family. She even gave me a pendant for you. You were only a child, so I gave it to Mrs. Desade for safekeeping.
She gave me a necklace when I went to say goodbye to her. She
Да,
said it was a
была
family
такая
heirloom.
фенечка, я
Did
помню.
my mother tell you the name
Я
of
сейчас
her
спрошу,
village?
что за хрень.
No, but I'm sure the Norts can help us. They were the ones who took your mother to the continent.
It was such a long time ago. How can I find out if they remember?
The Norts record everything down to the gentlest breeze. They must have written something in a logbook somewhere. So, do you want to try and find out where you come from? Do you want to
Да,
find your relatives?
да.
Yes. All this is so new to me, but I suppose so, yes.
Let's go then.
Let's go. Так, а чё, кого? Кого, да, того, чё? А чё, не могу? Я просто вместо Альфа хотел Курта заарканить, потому что, в принципе, она мне там уже не нужна. По заданиям там. Поменять просто. Потому что у Курта есть задание, а у нее нет. Так, собрать спутников. Ням-ням-ням-ням. Где Куртях-то? Они такие все одинаковые у меня, я что-то вообще похер. Опа. 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 Отлично. Так, теперь Курт со мной. Курт, кстати, не хочешь мне задание задать, нет? Ты скажешь, что я сейчас занят, там, бла-бла-бла.
The letter we found in Rolf's office was signed by a man whose name I'm familiar with. Herman. I know he's responsible for what happened in this camp, as well as many other crimes. But you look quite busy. Come back and see me when you're ready.
Сука.
Anything
Блин,
else?
я вот вообще поражаюсь на механику в этой игре. Ну, твою мать. Дают задание, потом говорят, что надо сделать, а потом говорят, ты занят, человек. Ладно, давай потом приваливай. Блин, ну какого хера вообще? Такой диалог идет, а потом говорит, ну ты же занят. Ну, блин, извини, ладно. Так, куда мне? С адмиралом. Нет. С адмиралом. Побалякать. Ну, пошли побалякаем. Никто не хочет мне задание дать. Курт хочет. Ну, Курт это понятно. Курт понятно, остальные молчат пока. Ладно, на пассиве. Так, товарищ адмирал. Разрешите доложить. Спросить про мамку. Да блин, ты что ты бегаешь?
You have come at the right time, Your Excellency. I am in a delicate situation and your help would be invaluable.
I'm listening, Admiral.
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his crew
Да
of
наколо
being a
его.
spy. It is almost certain she sent secret navigation information to foreigners.
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member of the guild being expelled. The Norts are like a family, very connected, but also likely to carry resentment. I think an external view is required to be certain that there will be no bias. Anyway, their ship is anchored at New Serene. Your authority will allow you to get more answers than us.
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But all the Naughts know how we navigate our ships. You've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep them secret.
I agree. Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency. We must shed light on this
Меня
case.
сейчас обратно в наш город отправят, что ли?
I have come to talk to you about a personal matter.
After what I revealed to you, I was sure you would come back to find me. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships, of an islander captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions. And our old archives are far from here.
Is there no one on Tier 3D who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Captain Lissandro.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
De Sarde,
Yes, Admiral?
don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular.
Мать, извини, у
Nothing
меня
good will
задание
come
такое.
of it.
Whether or not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly, I'm paying the price of this.
У меня задание, блин, поворошить прошлое. Я-то чё? Я что ли ворошу-то? Дали задание, выполняю. Не дали, не выполняю. Все просто.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer from Ptolemy. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
Не хайба принимать.
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first, very willing, almost too much. Then, suddenly, she became nervous. She isolated herself and did not speak to others. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably raised some doubts about her vocation. Sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. My papers were often disturbed. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board. Well, you can understand my concern, but you should probably talk to the other members of the crew. They may know something else. Did you want to know anything else?
Do you know what information she may have sent?
I don't know exactly what you know about our navigation methods.
Let's say that magic does not have much to do with it.
I see. Well, of course she knows that too. She saw some of our machines on board. And by searching through my papers, she could get even more sensitive information. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all,
О
Captain.
корабле я уже
Thank you.
спрашивал. Это стандартная фраза. Ням-ням-ням, так, матросики. О, вот они бухарики-то, которые тут бухают, со мной человек игры стоят. Хватит бухать. Выпили уже, я не знаю, цистерну, наверное, не одну.
How have things been going for you since your crossing?
Good, thank you. Even if I've got quite a list of errands to check off.
Then straight to it. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young woman going by the name of Alba.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there. I've kept from the bottle.
Да,
since
да,
that
да,
story
да,
with
бутылки не
Jonas, you knew
притрагиваются.
that.
Ага.
No matter.
Постоянно с
When we're
бутылки
at
стоят.
dock, there's nothing much else to do. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
I need to
Свистит.
go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
Свистит, как дышит, говорит, бутылки не притрагиваются. Вон он эту бутылку из рук не выпускает. О, смотри, 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 смотри. Бутылки, говорит, я не притрагиваюсь. Смотри, херачит бутылку, ёпте. Я, говорит, не притрагиваюсь. Херачит и херачит. Смотри, каждую минуту, блин, фигачит.
Your Excellency, it's a pleasure.
Ух
What
ты,
can I
еще
do for
какая-то
you?
девка.
Can you tell me anything about Alba?
I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew recently. But she pulls her weight. You can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too much zeal even, at times. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught. You could even say nervous.
Would you know where I could find her?
No, I wouldn't. Where's she missed roll call? Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers, we never know if we can trust them. Anything else?
I need to be off.
А нахер.
Perhaps we'll meet later.
Farewell, then.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
What can I do for you?
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew. Alba.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare knots that joined of her own volition, and she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her some questions.
No, I've not seen her for a while. Maybe at the tavern? She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going. Watch out for yourself.
Ладно, поищем девчулю, пока все в этой локации происходит. По нашему-то заданию мамку искать там. Надо другую мышку умывать, смотри, какая прелесть. Какая прелесть мышка бывает. А по другую локацию надо дергать. Я пока здесь побегаю. Что-то там Петруха сказала, и я, короче, все прослышал. Что-то там... А я все прослышал.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
Come and see. I received beautiful things from our village.
Бомжарик, бегаю по городу, блин, облутываю ящики. Только бомжи так делают. Ходят по городу и облутывают мужики. Пьянчуги начнут драться. Чё, где какие пьянчуги? Вот эти что? Слышь, пьянги дролезные, сейчас мы всем люди оставляем.
Hey, you are guests here. Behave appropriately.
Who are you to give us orders? That's true. You want to see how tough? Oh, you don't know who you're messing with.
My child, I doubt that your job as legate involves managing fights between drunkards.
You better get out of here unless you want to end up in jail.
Ooh, he thinks we'll allow that to happen. On guard, sir!
Да вообще насрать.
On guard!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
To my help! And death to the others!
Да господи ты срань, господня, твою мать. Да блин. Дайте вылезти! Пиздец какой-то, мне даже вылезти не дают. Я застреваю в каждой пикселе, блин, гребаном. Уроды! Вот реально, вот уроды. Просто вот как вот идите нафиг так вот сделано все. Ну во всем застреваю, во всем. В каждой, блин, квадратики, тапочки любого NPC, предмета и тому подобное. Блин. Ну и чё, какого я их всех херов перемочил? Вот туда не надо. Расследование в таверне. Подожди, я задание переключу. то у меня что-то задание не то стоит. Чё, кому навалять, пацаны? Сейчас наваляю. В бурдуаре есть кто? Проститутки. Все, больше никого? Не туда пришел. Извиняюсь. А что-то мне все в будуар тянет. Так, здесь закрыто? Нет, открыто, нормально. Подожди, чувак, ты что-то хочешь мне сказать?
Ah, Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. It seems there has been an unexpected development. The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of supply problems on the island, and a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace gave any such orders.
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved? Very well. I will find out. No,
Блин.
thank you.
Другое задание дали. Пока бегал это, искал другое с толкирщиком. Давай поговорим, все равно рядышком.
What can I pour for you?
Wow!
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you? Damn. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken seriously. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Serene for quite some time. Our suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft, to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the continent had arrived as planned, but customs seized my goods.
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in order. And now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
Huh. This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
Подожди, там про девку надо спросить.
What can I pour for you?
I'm looking for a young Naut. She goes by the name of Alba and sails on Captain Reuben's ship.
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle with the sailors. He might remember your Naut. Anything else?
Nothing, thanks. I'm not thirsty just yet.
Nothing fucking. Так, что с кем поговорить? Говорит, с тем, говорит, вот с тем поговори, с кем, с тем поговори. С каким тем?
Your Excellency. Good day,
с
Your
тем, говорит,
Excellency.
поговори моряком. С этим? А, вот ты, господи.
Hey, look at that.
Да ты пьяный в жопу, чья?
Change your tone, soldier. You're speaking to the legate of the congregation.
Oh, my apologies, Captain. I didn't know. How may I help you?
We're looking for a young Naut. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she would like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
I see everything.
Tell me what you saw.
I'd like to tell you all that, but
Бутылочку тебе купить, что ли?
my throat's a little dry, my friend. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, soldier.
Блин. Ладно, давай сейчас купим бутылочку. Бармен, еще парочку.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. but be careful.
Лучшее, что
She's
у
got
вас
a
есть.
strong bite.
Бутылка бренди. Все, чувак, у меня бутылка бренди. Давай, я тебя сейчас напою.
Here you are again. More questions?
Tell me what you saw. This should quench your thirst. So, what did you see?
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with the Nauts, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking suspicious. So, I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd stashed money or something, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside, just papers. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be love letters. Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone. The box is underneath.
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure, friend.
А
You
мост,
want to know anything else?
перейти мост слева от моста, тайник под камнем. Так, господи, ты.
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
Мост. Ну, пошли посмотрим, что там за тайник-то под мостом. Так, мост, говоришь? Куда идти-то? О! За городом даже, яся. Под мостом, говорит. А точнее, за мостом. Я бы вот не показали бы значок, я бы ни хера не понял, что именно здесь. Этот камень. Вот, этот. О.
This stone must be the one the soldier told us about. Look, it hides a box.
Someone exchanges secrets using this box. But who?
Well then, we'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
Сныкаться.
Oh, I'm a little old for hiding in the bushes, but if that's what you want to do...
Петрух, ну иди там, побухай, я не знаю. Пока. А мы найдем. О, смотри, собаки резнулись, интересно. Давненько они тут не резались. Пойдем собаку шатаем. Ага. Собаки! Вы же мои первые твари. Практически первые. Я ж вас тут вначале в самом мочил. Вот такие собачки, молодцы. Да, практически одни из первых собачек моих. Ну, не считая босса в начале игры. Но эти твари были первыми, реально.
We can see everything from here. If someone comes, we can't miss them.
Shall we wait here?
Ага. Будем ждать. Мягкие лапки.
Someone is approaching. Maybe our spy.
Кто-то приближается. Это девка, сука, смотри, это она. Это девка. Пойдем мы ее сейчас сразу. Сразу мы ее сейчас там отпердолим. Пойдем по-быстрому так. Хопа. Да что ты застрял, дурачок, что ли? А что, нельзя пердолить? Эй, слышь, дорогая, иди сюда, на. Иди сюда, слышь. Парень. Это парень, а это девка. А, тогда ладно, тогда пердолить не будем. Просто бежим. Он типа нас не видит. А мне нужно как? Прям подбежать к нему, прям схватить за руку или что? Или посмотреть, куда прибежит? Вообще задание поймать человека. Или все-таки смотреть, куда он прибежит? Я ж хз. О. Что-то там шля-бляха. Шля-ха. Ну чё, пацаны?
Well, gentlemen, what are you plotting?
Fool! They followed us!
But I was careful.
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
А пытать?
My patience is very limited. After all, who will blame me for shooting down a spy caught in the act?
It has nothing to do with the congregation. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. But know this. I will inform my governor about how you treated me. Some time ago. It was rumored
Репа
that
минус
the
1.
secrets of the Naughts were for sale. My country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Naught who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen. But we were only at the negotiation stage. For the moment, I have received nothing concrete. Just promises.
Who is the Naught you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose. But I doubt it's a real name.
Very well. You seem to be telling the truth. And give me the message in your possession before leaving.
Very well. Here it is. Now, if you'll allow me, I will leave the town.
А если я вот сделаю так и перезапущу данную ситуацию, а попробую его уболтать харизмой, чтобы репу не терять? Вау. Я тут сохранился, не раз. Ладно. Надо сохраниться поближе. Надо сохраниться тут. Сейчас попробую харизму его болтать. Я так понимаю, харизма это не будет репа падать.
Do you realize? Don't you think you better
wait?
О, применился, смотри.
It's not about some time ago. It was rumored that so I started exchanging the Naught
who is the Naught? Very well. And give me the message.
Very well.
Very well, very well, very well, very well. Так, very well. Ну, что там very well? Подметку адмирал. А письмо прочитать надо? Very well. Подожди, вот это. Господи, сколько у меня говна-то. Ой, господи, сколько говна-то. Вот, сообщение Беларуси. Сейчас быстренько вот это все проскипну. Прочикаю. Хереть там, сколько у меня всякого шняги-шняги. Так, товарищ адмирал. Разрешите обратиться. Вот там адмирал прыгает на донышке.
Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Naughts, but the spy's identity remains to be proven. Take this. I have recovered this note, which seems to suggest that your secrets have been offered to several buyers. The Alliance citizen we met did not win the bid.
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How could I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Ptolemy. She probably took refuge in San Mateus.
This reduces the search area a little. What do you say, Your Excellency?
This is a trail that deserves to be followed. I will keep you updated, Admiral.
Сан-Матеус меня послали. Серьезно? Вау. Репа плюс 3. Так, расследование Сан-Матеус. Так, ладно, подожди, тогда давай посмотрим. Так, это батя. Капитаном Хикмете. Поговорить с таможником. А что за таможник? Давай поговорим. А где таможник? Не вижу. Таможня. Таможня должна дать добро. Подожди, да что за херня? Кругами бегаю, я ничего не понял. Подожди, он там в порту был, что ли? Только я его не видел. А, вон он снизу стоит, точно. Надо задрыгать, спрятался. А я стоял, главное, вот здесь же стоял. Да вот тут стоял, смотрел, куда бежать. А он вон там стоит, снизу. Спрятался. Таможенник.
Customs Officer Alric. What can I do for you?
Desade, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I've been told of some issues with customs. I would like some clarification.
I'm listening, Your Excellency.
I was told that a shipment from the continent bound for the tavern had been seized as a precautionary measure.
Yes, it's possible. We seize cargo sometimes to verify that all taxes to the town have been paid.
Randomly, without a prior formal order.
No, I don't know. Perhaps we received a complaint. That happens sometimes.
I suppose all entries are noted in your records.
Naturally, but I assure you that we only do our job. It was all routine.
I was informed that customs was robbed.
Yes, these thieves have quite the nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings this time. Since then, I've put all important things in the chest. But I lost the key. Probably on my way here.
Let me summarize. You have confiscated some goods, perhaps because of a report, but you're not sure. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other things in your custody.
Exactly, Your Excellency.
You are either the worst customs officer I've met or the biggest liar.
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. It's true, I should not have ordered this seizure. In fact, it was late and, counting the crates would have taken me hours. I decided to postpone it. In the meantime, the goods were stolen. It's unfortunate, but I'm not useless.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery. This is all rather suspicious, Officer Auric. So I think it's necessary to conduct this inspection with a search.
Please, Your Excellency.
I'm sure the contents of this chest will be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we could find the key that this scatterbrain has lost.
Потерял растяпа лох. Так, ключ найти. А где? А что, с ним опять поговорить надо, что ли?
So, were you satisfied with your inspection, sire?
Absolutely. I found this letter in your chest. The signature on it seemed very interesting.
I was sure I'd lost the key. I will explain. But I am trapped. And it's been like this for months. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks in order to settle an old debt.
Egon?
Yes, sir. Either I do what he says, or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold, but he maintains his hold over me. And now I have no choice but to obey when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Could you help me identify him?
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his instructions in writing, or sends his men. He wrote the letter you found, or at least I think he did.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities, so anything you can tell me will be useful.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. For the sake of my children, maybe you could come to the meeting he's arranged tonight.
Do you think he will come in person?
I don't know. This is the first time I've received a notice like this. I fear he'll punish me for arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him, you know.
Very well, I will come. If only to avoid you paying the price for your stupidity.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll meet you at the North Gate in the evening.
No offense to our new friend. I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
Сейчас он придет там с кучей бомжей и скажет: шатайте этого урода! А я такой: ха! И ушатаю всех уродов. Так и будет. Ой, коты орут. Орущие коты. Орущие коты. Ну-ка нахер, 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 нахер. Ну-с, давайте северные ворота. Южные луга. Чё кого шатать? А чё никого нет? А, вот он. Чувак, я пробежал.
Ah, there you are. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
Let's
We
go.
have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are early, we should be the first to arrive.
Perfect. I'll hide until they get here.
He will certainly not come alone. I beg you, don't wait to intervene if things go wrong.
Be confident. I won't abandon you.
You should get in position. He'll be here soon.
Куда прятаться? Куда заныкаться? Прямо туда в центре? Окей. Фигня вопрос. Ну. А, за забором. Окей, давай за забором. Опаньки. Место наше прям родное.
My friend!
My friend,
I'm so glad to see you.
Людвиг.
Because you owe us some
Сейчас
explanations,
тебе на кол
don't
посадит,
you?
Людвиг.
Sir, let me explain. I wanted to do well. I was just a little rushed and...
Silence, fool. Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quartermaster was informed, but in addition, you dared to plot with his legate, a noble that has already cost us dearly. Do you no longer love your children, Alric? You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
No, Mr. Egon, I beg you. Don't hurt them. I didn't have a choice.
А
The
чё моя там
legate
вот
came for an
мать стоит
inspection,
там?
but I didn't tell him anything.
Альфред
I
там
swear.
стоит на заднем плане,
It's a
смотрит
shame,
на всё.
Alric. Egon loved you, but would replace you with someone else soon enough. Someone smarter. Get rid of him. I don't want to hear from this little roach any longer. As for me, I'm leaving for Hikmet. Try to be discreet. This legate doesn't seem willing to let go.
We're committed to protecting this man.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
Ну-ка, пацаны, оставили там всех на. Оставили бомжа. Никто его не мочит, никто его не бьет. И я иду на помощь. Давайте, уродам. Всех убью, всех зарежу. Оу, ух ты, мать твою. А чё мои-то там, мудаки-то стоят? Наверху-то даже никто не спустился помочь мне. Стоят вон там эти дебилы.
Let's go to Hikmet. If everything revolves around alcohol smuggling, I'm sure we'll find something out in the tavern.
Идем в Хикмет. Идем на восток. Ну, на восток, так на восток. Так, куда я? Где тут у вас лестница-то? А, вот там. Подожди, а этого дурачка-то убили или нет? Я что-то не понял. Какого хера? Я все зафейлил, что ли? Нет! Какого? Вы чего, пацаны? Я не согласен. Этого не догнать, этого не спасти, ничего вообще. Чё за херня, пацаны? Все зафейлил нахер по всем пунктам. Не-не-не, я так не согласен.
My friend.
Кстати, я скипнул.
committed to protecting this man.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our men.
Эх, оставили его, оставили уроды, на. Не бей его, на. Говно, не говорю, не бей его, ты чё, дебил, что ли? Говорю как человеку. О, хотя бы так.
Don't mention it. Alas, all this was useless. This man was not Egon.
I'm not sure that it's a person, Your Excellency. It may be the name given to the leaders of the gang. I don't know. But I will never be at peace until you arrest them, that's for sure.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But how can I find this man now?
He said he was going back to Hikmet, which is where he sends the stolen alcohol. I'm sorry. I have not been completely honest with you. I could have told you that earlier, but I knew that without your protection, I would not survive. The deliveries are sent to a dispensary outside the town. No doubt to avoid arousing suspicion.
A dispensary? But what are they doing with all this alcohol?
I'm not sure, Your Excellency. But you'll no doubt find out if you go there.
Консервируют трупы.
At least the fright Egon gave Auric managed to loosen his tongue.
Ну, если только реально консервируют трупы. Ладно, хотя бы этого дурачка спас. Хоть что-то. А то, блин, вообще все плохо было. И дурак помер, и этого не догнал. Вообще ничего не сделал. Так, найти лазарет. Опа. А он на другой локации, да? В Хикмете, я так понимаю. Лазарет у нас в Хикмете. Грибочки пособираем, что ли? Ну, дурачки, что? Господи, выносится просто как кролики. Ну, это просто, действительно. Дайте грибочек-то собрать, чё? Ну и нах. Чё, еще там кто-то остался, что ли? Грибочек собрать дайте. Все ради одного грибочка. Столько народу перехерачил. Чтобы собрать один грибочек. Так, где там Хикмет, да? Да, Хикмет. Так, это расследование по поводу кражи этих документов нафтов. Нет у нас. Собственно, это дело. Это то дело. Ладно, Хикмет тогда я отправлю в следующий раз. Туда сразу. А сразу туда приду, оттуда начну. И продолжу. А на этом тогда все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь на канал. Комментируйте, лайкайте. Всем пока.